Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to another stream. Sorry, it is a couple minutes late getting started. Setup took longer than expected tonight, but no worries, we are here and we are ready to go. Kind of. My thing here is in a weird place. Okay, that's better. I was like, what is happening? Okay, so we are going to be doing some more wormhole exploration. Like, guys, I've got the itch. It's right there. Like, I feel the need to find another wormhole and go in, get what I can. Let me double check the ship. I still have crap in here from before, so let me throw this stuff where it actually goes. Alright. And we should be empty. Yeah, cool. And let me double check the fitting, make sure that we are still good to go. Okay, so I actually am going to add one little piece of tech to this. And I will explain why. But I might need to jump into another ship to do it, because I don't think I have one just sitting around. Yeah, no. So let me check. Now that I think about it, it might be on my other hauler over in Caldari space. Yeah, I don't have it yet. Dadgone it. Okay, well, it's not an absolutely vital piece of equipment, but I will share with you in a few minutes exactly what it is and why I would put it on my exploration ship. So, but for now, let's just undock and see what we can get up to out here. Hopefully some good stuff. I don't even know how many anomalies. Ho, yeah! 5 cosmic signatures right here. I do love that. That is excellent. So let's jump over here. And let's grab our system map. Let's see what we're looking at. Now, something I have kind of noticed is that the anomalies always seem to spawn in a pretty close radius to things that already exist. Like, there's a couple up here by this gate. There's one here by the cluster of planets, another one, and then this one by these asteroid belts and what have you. So there's never really any spawning in weird places like over here, or over here, where you could use them to get like decent safes made from them. Like this one could be potentially useful for making a safe, but it's still not perfect. You know, it's like, it's going to be hard to, this is a small system, that's going to be hard to get a deep safe in here without an anomaly spawning over in the corners or whatever. Like, I keep scanning them down, and I'll save the ones that I think can be useful for later. Like, we have one up here that there was an anomaly up here past the gate, so like outside the range of anything here, but still really close to the gate. So maybe it'll be useful, maybe it won't, I don't know, but we've got it just in case. But I'm wondering if the generation algorithms always place them close to pre-existing celestials, or if it's just random and we've been kind of unlucky. It seems like the first one from what I've seen, but you never know. At any rate, that's enough waxing on about that. Let's get some probes in the system and Pick an anomaly and just start scanning and see what the heck this thing is. Alright, looks like we might not even need that level of sensitivity to start out. We'll bring it down just a touch. Alright. See what we've got. Okay. I don't know why the heck it did that. Okay, there's a line, that's why, but I guess I can just sort of... I have no idea which of those would technically be closer to where we originally scanned. Those are both still inside the radius bubble here. So let's just sort of go between them and hope for the best. That's a combat site. Be that as it may. Level 1 site. I might grab the Dragoon and just run it, because I did one the other night, and while not super lucrative, it was enjoyable. Alright, looks like this guy is the other one right here. So while we're here, let's just grab it. Come on. Okay, and see, that was the one that was like over here, which would have been useful over here, but now it's tucked in here and is somewhat less useful right there. They do like to make it hard to get a decent save sometimes, don't they? That's okay. We'll get them where we can, and we'll make temporary ones where we can't. So, ooh, a relic site. Now this is a high-sec relic site, which so far we've found to be pretty much garbage. So I think we're actually just going to ignore this once it's finished scanning and off our list. They're just really not worth the time. And like I said, what we're looking for are wormholes. Okay. Headphone connection's a little finicky. Alright, next up, this one. Where are you? Alright, that's got that one just about centered. We are going to need the 8AU resolution, it looks like. Oop. Okay, let's start working on this one. I really hope there's a wormhole in this system. Chasing them down like 3 or 4 systems away is kind of the whole thing. And then moving all the stuff back. I mean, it's not large stuff, so I guess there's that. But I'd still rather just kind of be where I am, you know? That's centered up here. That darn right click every time. Okay, let's lower the resolution and scan. So yeah, had a good couple days since our last stream. Technically just one, I guess. Feels like a couple though. And really haven't got up to a ton, just some mining with the corporation and some very basic moving stuff around kind of stuff. Nothing too interesting, but I did manage to get up to some fitting plans, just planning for the future. And I started making some fit ups for the Astero, since we were kind of looking at that to potentially be our new exploration ship after this one. And I noticed a problem, which I did not realize before. That is, the thing only has 350 calibration, not 400. So the modules that boost your virus cohesion, the level 1s take up 100 calibration, or no, 200 calibration, sorry. They take 200 calibration, which means, basically, that even with the level 1s, on an Astero, you can only fit 1. Now, you can always fit a level 2, since you can only do 1 anyway. A data site might be worthwhile. So once we have the scan down, we'll check that out. But yeah, so if you're trying to hit all the sites, not just one or the other, kind of looks like Astero is not your ship, which is disappointing. I know there's a niche for that, like you just have 2 of them and you fit 1 for relics, 1 for data, and when you're done with the relic sites, you go back in for the data sites. But yeah, it's just not how I was hoping to do it. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, that puts the metamorphosis back on the table, like in a real powerful way. Because it has all the same bonuses that the Astero has. We call those and reload them. And let's warp here and get ready to make our perch. Oh yeah, this is not where I want to be. No perch. We just need to run back away. This is not a safe site.
Warp drive active.
So we're just gonna leave that one alone, actually. Yeah, so you want, like, for data sites, you want local, regional, or central. This is none of those. It is a lesser something, which those are combination combat / data sites, so not what we are looking for, basically. Which is a little disappointing. But that's okay. No. 2? Looks like 2 might do it. Alright, let's analyze. But yeah, so like I said, the Metamorphosis has all the same bonuses that the Astero has. It has the scan strength as a roll bonus, the full scan strength. It has the +10 to your virus strength. That's the attack power of your viruses for both hacking and archaeology. And like, these things are the same on the Astero, like exactly the same. But it does have its own advantages. For instance, a 37.5% increase to your pinpointing. So there'll be less deviation, like these rings or the 2 things on a line or the spheres, and you'll have a more accurate location of where the thing actually is, which is awesome. which is a bonus that the Estero does not have. You also have a mobile depot bay built into the Metamorphosis. So literally a place to put your mobile depot because they expect you... Oh, jeez. That's good. Because they are expecting you to switch out equipment while you're out on runs. It very easily gets to a sub 2 align time with the slots that it has available. Which I guess is technically not unique to it. The Estero can do that too, even with an alpha player. You just have to finagle it a little bit. I think, so what it was is the Estero, when I did the fit for that, was exactly 2-second align time. They don't technically need to be sub 2. If you hit it on the dot, because if it says exactly 2 seconds, well, that's how long it's going to take. And then anything lower than that will still be that 2 seconds. Another relic site. Nothing that we care about, unfortunately. I do notice that that data site is no longer on the list here. That's probably because it blew up. Which is exactly why I did not want to mess with it. Yeah, thank you for that mod. Appreciate you welcoming everyone. So yeah, leaving that data site was probably a good choice. But yeah, so the Estero, basically I got it down to 2 seconds exactly, which is, perfectly fine. Yeah, no worries. Spelling errors are happening to everybody. So. Let's slide this down. Yeah, and on the Metamorphosis, the way I had it set up initially, it was literally 2.01 seconds, which was so disappointing because that's 3 seconds is what it boils down to. Because of the server, the way it processes the warp outs and everything. And you can fix that easily. You just have to sacrifice the warp core stabilizer, which I didn't want to do necessarily, but the Metamorphosis actually has a +2 to its warp core stability inherently, just like the Venture does. So it really doesn't even need the warp core stabilizer because it has basically a passive one that's just always on, which is great. So yeah, lots of pros to the Metamorphosis. And of course it has 400 calibration, so I can fit the same modules that I have on this that help with the virus cohesion. The small emission scopes sharpener 1 and the small mimetic algorithm bank 1. And so it's not going to do as well at either site because it's not specialized in either of them. It's obviously the Estero, since you have the calibration that you have and you can only put 1, you're going to put a 2 instead of a 1 to get a little bit more virus strength. But again, that's at the cost of not being able to run those other sites, or not being able to run them as well. And for me, right now, I feel like the versatility is more important than the specialization, especially since, like, technically I can only afford one Astero at the moment. And if I'm going to do that, I would like to have two, so that I can have two specialized ones. Ha ha ha, there's a wormhole. Yes. Alright, don't get too excited. It might be old. It might be ready to collapse. It might go someplace we don't want to go. But it is a wormhole. That's progress. Let's step in the right direction. Alright, come on. Big money. I think I'll have to scan one more time to lock it. Yeah, looks that way. That is a-okay. Alright, and that is everything in system. Yep, we got some air daily goals. That's wonderful. And that's literally 2 of our opportunities, so that's great. Good, these 2 stack. I haven't been claiming the skill points, and I will explain why. It has to do with the alpha skill cap. Once you hit 5 million skill points as an alpha clone, you stop automatically training. Over the course of time, your skill queue pauses, and the only way to advance your skill queue past that point, because you can have like up to 20 million-ish skill points as an alpha, you just have to inject them. So I'm saving them for when I hit the 5 million cap. So I'll just let the 5 million train up by themselves, and then apply everything that I have saved up from dailies and login bonuses and air career stuff. At any rate, we have a wormhole scanned down. Let's recover these probes, reload them so they're ready to go. We are going to save the location of said wormhole, and we're just going to call it Wormhole 1. Okay, and we're going to let that disappear in 2 days, and it's not going to go in safe, so it's going to go in default. And let's warp up on this thing. Not super close, but close enough to get some info. And we don't need the system map up now. So yeah, saving the skill points for when I hit the 5 million cap, so that I have stuff to apply 2 skills past the 5 million, and I won't just sort of be stuck there immediately. Maybe a C2? Unknown parts of space. Reaching the end of its natural lifetime, so not much time left on that. And hasn't had its stability significantly disrupted. Medium-sized ships, so probably a C1. The timer on that. I mean, even looking at it, it looks like it is about to collapse any second. Yeah, we just don't want to go in there. I don't think that would be a wise choice, so let's head out to the next system. Hopefully we can find one out there that is a little bit younger. And good luck to this one. Dang it. Always just a little bit too late to the party, it seems. But like I was saying, there is a piece of equipment that I would like to attach to this ship. I just don't have access to it at the moment. But it's not a fairly expensive piece of equipment. It's actually really simple. And it is, in fact, an auto-targeting array. Yes, you heard me correctly. An automatic targeting array. Oh geez, there's no signatures in this system at all? Not even one. Dang. Okay, well, I guess warping to the safe was a little bit pointless. Let's make the rounds. So yeah, why would I want to put an auto-targeting system on an exploration ship, which I intend to use to simply run away anytime that I'm confronted with an enemy? That's a good question. Like, obviously I'm not going to attack them back, but if I have the array and I have it on, especially when I'm doing the hacking mini games. Got a couple in this system. If someone starts to target me, the array will make it so that I automatically target them back, and I will hear my targeting system trying to target someone. So it acts as an alert that I'm being targeted, which, if I haven't noticed anything on D-scan, is my cue to get the heck out. So yeah, just the idea is it's an early warning system. And I don't remember who I found the idea from, so no idea who to give proper credit to, but I saw it on a fit for haulers, which I thought was a really cool thing. Like, just a quick, like, you're not gonna, in a lot of cases, you're not using those high power slots on haulers anyway, so you put this in there, and it just gives you a little bit of advance notice that someone's targeting you, which is great. Always a good thing to know, but especially as an explorer, great thing to know, and especially as an alpha explorer without access to cloaking. Seems like exactly the kind of thing that you would want to know. So yeah, there you go. That's the idea, that's what I want to put on the ship, and that is why. And within the next couple days, we will probably do that. And I do intend to include it on any Explorer where I have the room for it from now on. And I guess we should be scanning, just in case. We're still in high sec, but good to practice it. My drink's so far away. Got it. Okay. Much better. So yeah, a little bit tired tonight. Apologies if that's coming through on the stream. My wife and I went to Disney Springs today, and definitely had a good time, but it was hot, and probably just a touch sunburnt. Nothing too major. But yeah, it makes you tired, you know? If you've never had a sunburn, just know that in addition to burning, even a minor one, like, you're not going to notice the burn so much, you'll just kind of feel hot, and then you're just tired. So that's kind of where we're at. But I was not going to let that stop me. I'm coming on here and doing some exploration for y'all. And hopefully, we can track down a fun place to do it. I mean, I could throw caution to the wind, just jump into that wormhole and hope for the best and see where we pop out. But yeah, in my experience, going in without an exit strategy is not a great plan. So yeah, I'm sure there's another one somewhere. There's 2,000 different wormhole systems out there. There's got to be a wormhole around here somewhere that we can go through. Yeah, it seems like every time we find one in the system we start off in, it's always like right there at the end of its lifetime. Okay, but here's a wormhole right here, which is great. We're not that far out from where we were at. Didn't expect to find one that fast. Took a lot longer last time. Hopefully this is a good one. Alright, looks like we've almost got it. One more scan. Oh geez. Okay. A little sensitive when you get up this close. But yeah, so as far as the Astero versus the Metamorphosis, the poll is still up. We've had one official vote for the Astero, so that may still be where we're going. Nevertheless, do like that. Let's save the location of this. Alright, we're going to replace Wormhole 1. Great, there's now 2 Wormhole 1s. Let's get rid of the first one. Kind of thought that the naming convention was exclusive, but I guess not. Alright, and let's warp in near this guy and see what we're working with today. Hopefully something good. Okay, this one looks a little intense. Okay, dangerous unknown parts of space. Will accept very large ships. Beginning to decay and probably won't last another day. So this is not necessarily a wormhole that's going to have content that we want to run. This is a 4 or a 5. But it could lead to a wormhole that does have content we want to run. Although the fact that it's a very large ship connection makes me think maybe not. Alright, let's go back to the safe, see what this other signature is. Because typically if those are connected to a lower tier wormhole, like a C1, 2, or 3, it'll change the ship size restrictions to reflect that. And so like mediums is like a C1. I think larges are C2. I guess it could be connected to a C3 potentially. But yeah, let's see what this other one is. Hopefully another wormhole. and hopefully one that is a little less dangerous. Somewhere in the C3 or lower category would be fantastic. Yeah, so let's analyze, see what we've got here. And for all those of you on Eastern Time, it is 7:37, which is the same designation as one of Boeing's aircraft, the Boeing 737 type of airplane. My wife gets frustrated with me because I remind her of that all the time. Basically, every time it's 737, 747, 757, 727, you know, all the times that line up with those designations. Which is fun for me, but I think she does not love it. Alright, relic site, high sec, don't care about that. Let's just recover the probes and move on with our night. Disappointing.
Warp drive active.
We will find a wormhole that we can go into and actually accomplish something in. Of that much, I am sure. The one thing I haven't seen a lot of is wormholes that are like that haven't begun to decay yet. There, hello. How's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Warp drive active.
Pretty good so far. Had a little time at Disney Springs, and now we are streaming one of our favorite video games, so that's a good day. How about yourself? Alright, let's see what we've got here. Oh, there's no signatures even, so. Let's jump. Go this way.
Warp drive active.
Well, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Just doing some exploration, trying to find a wormhole that won't lead to our rapid death just by entering. Basically, a C1, 2, or 3 would suffice just fine.
Warp drive active.
Yes, this is my main game. I was playing a couple other ones for a little bit, but they weren't super popular, so just sticking to this for the time being. Because this seems to be what people enjoy. And it's definitely one of my favorites anyway, so I definitely don't mind that. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Like I said, I have, but right now, not so much. Just really just EVE Online. Let's try this end. And it is way up here now. Hardly a legend yet. Character is only about a month old at the moment. But hopefully one day. We do have another wormhole here. Hopefully one that we can use this time. Probably like 2-ish or so months. Not super long. Relatively new hobby, but very enjoyable. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Doing some exploration, trying to find some wormholes, which we just found one. Let's get rid of this one, because that's not one we're going to use. And let's add this guy to the bookmarks. We can find it again if we need to. Okay. Oh, not that long. No. Yeah, for those who are just tuning in, like I said, doing some wormhole exploration. If you're not following yet, definitely go ahead and drop a follow. We have a goal set up for the week, and last day for it, but hopefully we can get there. Just 5 more people to go, so. And hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. That's one more the way there, so. Yeah, appreciate the follows. And yes, Gamer Alley 24 is correct. That's my mod and my wife. She is amazing, and she does a good job of keeping us safe, so I do appreciate her. Let's recall these guys and go see what is in what this wormhole's got going on.
Thumb drive active.
Okay, well, this looks like a much less intimidating wormhole, but let's see what it says. Oh, it actually leads directly to low security space? That's interesting. Got about 4 hours left on it. Potentially. I can check it out after the stream. If I have a chance. You know what, let's poke our head into low sec space, see what we've got going on in there. I knew you could take a wormhole to like a wormhole system and then find a wormhole that connects to like low sec or null sec or another high sec system, but I had no idea you could take a wormhole direct from a high-sec system to a low-sec system. That's very interesting. Now, this may be a terrible idea, but we're going to check it out. Yeah, that's fine. That is correct. It is linked on the page. Thank you so much. Alright, so let's bookmark this. I would like to be able to find my way back. Okay. It looks like I'm the only person in local, which is great. So let's pull up the system map and see where the heck we're even at. Okay, a couple things going on here. Looks like we're basically mid-system. So let's warp over here and try to get us a safe set up. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, now let's jump over to here.
Warp drive active.
It doesn't look like there's a gate camp or anyone over there. That's good. Alright, so we are going to just move off in this direction and edit the info here real quick. So this needs to be... What the heck are we even? Okay, so let's fix that. There we go. And let's launch these probes and see what we can do. Basically, we want to just treat this system like it's a wormhole, even though it's not. And it's a little off top to bottom, but that should be okay. That moves stuff around quite a bit. Alright, so lower the resolution. At any rate, this should help with the air career goals. Wants you to, like, do some stuff in low sec, and here we are. Oh, okay. We have ourselves another wormhole. It's actually pretty close to our bookmark, so it might be the one we came through. It's not right on top of it, so let's check it out anyway. Could be a completely different one, and if that's the case, well, that would be great. Yeah, very much looks like it might be a different one. 'Cause we're very close to finishing it, and it's not where our bookmark is at. We jump from high sec to low sec through a wormhole, and then maybe somewhere else. It's hard to know where this one is going to go. Oh, there's another one. Okay, that one is where our bookmark is, so we can kind of ignore that. Really, I want to scan down the rest of whatever's here. What's the air career thing? It's hacking. Yeah, 20 containers in low sec. So yeah, let's see if we can find some relic and data sites while we're in the area. Like I say, no one's in local, so actually pretty safe at the moment. And believe it or not, this is only my second time in low sec space. Like ever. Which I think is pretty crazy. Alright, so let's go 4, see if we can catch this where it's at. Alright, come on. And top to bottom, it's good, I think. How funny would it be if we just get our exit wormhole on accident? Let's analyze that. Yeah, this thing is jumping all around. Okay. Yeah, typically I wouldn't really bother with low sec exploration sites, but the air careers thing is there, and I would like to do it since we're here. If we can get this locked in, it's proving to be a little difficult. We might have to move individual probes. Yeah, we're gonna need just a touch more sensor resolution. This is where that extra 7.5% scan probe strength would come in handy from the Astero or the Metamorphosis. Alright, so we can't bring the resolution in anymore, but we can bring some of the probes in closer. And I'm not going to bring them in too much closer. We still want some of this, but let's see what that does for us. And we're at 95.4% right now. Surely that can get us the rest of the way. There we go. Okay. But let's pull those guys back in. And... okay, decayed. That should be fine. Flip to within... I mean, let's just hit it up. See if we can land our perch here. Alright. Yeah, got it. How many cams we got here? Okay, quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that'll be good progress towards the air career stuff. Let's flip to 0 on this guy. Like I said, honestly, probably not going to be a ton of good stuff here. But we're going to give it a try anyway, just to complete the air career stuff. Jeez. That's not a good way to start. Go ahead and use that. Okay, good. Alright, so that means the system core is here somewhere. There we go. I don't care if it's good or not. We got this. Alright, open cargo. Yeah, not much there. Like I said, we're just going to treat this like Wormhole. I know locals available and tells us no one else is in the system, but hey. I'm not going to take that for granted. Okay. Those caches always make me a little bit nervous. Yeah. So frequently in wormholes they are bad instead of helpful. Feels like these low-sec ones are pretty easy so far. Okay, there's a heron. If he lands on grid, we're out. It looks like he ducked. Actually left the system altogether. It's a good bet he doesn't even know that I'm here. Which I'm thankful for. Honestly, not even sure whose space this is. These are Serpantis, so... is this still a Mars space? The colors of the wormhole would kind of suggest that. So that's the assumption I'm going to operate under. Yes. Here's that. Good. Alright, literally nothing in that one. It was frustrating. Okay, we've got a buzzard and some scan probes, so someone's looking for this site. Let's see if we can finish it before they get here. Now, they might be scanning down something else. We'll see. So far, so good. Alright, no one on site yet. Okay, so it's here somewhere. Alright, only one can to go. So far it looks like this guy's just another explorer, doing explorer-y things. Still don't love sharing the system, but alright. Alright, let's get back out of here. A Magus? I don't even know what the heck that is.
Warp drive active.
So... Okay. T2 Destroyer. Not anything I want to mess with in an Explorer, so... Let's make ourselves scarce, shall we? Alright, so we did find that other wormhole. Let's go check it out real quick. Yeah, let's work this in. 100. That should be fine.
Active.
Haven't seen any combat scanner probes, so we're probably okay. This is low sec though. Wild west of Empire space. Not taking any chances. Okay, unknown parts of space. Got a good 4 hours left on it, and hasn't had its stability just taken care of yet. Alright, so we're going to jump back to the safe.
Warp drive active.
And then we're going to warp to 0 on the wormhole and go through. See what we can get up to in there. Well, that's not where I meant to go, but that's alright.
Drive active.
Remove that location so that doesn't happen again. Alright. You know the procedures here. Bookmark our exit. And let's pull up. There's a heron and a bestower in here? That's weird. Okay. Using this as a cut through, I guess. Okay, let's work to within 100 of this.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Yeah, that's not where I want to be. Thought it was a celestial, but it is, in fact, a combat site. Oops. This should be just a touch safer. There's a Heron Navy issue flying about here. Somewhere. Probably over here. Alright, let's rename this guy. Alright, he's still floating around. I can see him, he can see me. And if we launch probes, hopefully that will tell him we are not a threat. Yeah, he dropped off the D-scan. That's good. Okay. There's quite a few things in here, so let's start at the top, I guess. Um, Here and maybe issues back on the scanners. Looks like this celestial does fall inside my sensor range. Whatever he's doing, he's hanging out over there. For what reason you'd stay by a celestial, I have no clue. Alright, so far most of the wormholes I've done I have not shared with anyone, so this is a little bit more nerve-wracking. At least, as far as I could tell, no one was there. And I do prefer that. Having other people in here, not my cup of tea. And it's also possible that he saw my probes and decided to just give up on the system. Kinda doubt it. There's a lot to do in here. Okay, we've got ourselves a relic site. Okay, there's that heron again. We call these. Reload. And let's head down to... Nope, it's a forgotten. That's not what we're looking for. Alright, we'll launch the probes again. And next... Yeah, the Forgotten sites are going to have combat ships, which is not something that we're equipped to deal with. I am in here with literally 2 other explorers. Which, not loving that. Like I said, I do like to have the systems to myself. Now, this is one of the times when I'm like, if I were an Astero, I'd feel a little bit more confident. Because I could easily bully these other ships into leaving. Not that that's something I typically do. But I could make it look like that's what was going to happen. Honestly, if I find another wormhole connection, we might just jump over to that. Let these guys duke it out for this one. That's a gas site. Now, I do need to just enter one of these. So let's do that. Doesn't even matter what kind it is, really. No structures in here, right? No. So much going on here. Alright, this should lock that one down. Not even going to call the probes back in. Literally just going to warp to it and warp back to the safe. Like, even at 100 kilometers, we should be fine.
Warp drive active.
And this is why we came in at 100 kilometers.
Warp drive active.
Because of that. I just needed to enter the site. Alright, what's next? This guy over here. That's good. There's a lot less going on over here. And it's one of mine, no big deal. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Doing a little bit of wormhole exploration here. Seems like we're sharing this hole with a heron and a heron navy issue. They've been popping on and off the D-scan every now and again. Would prefer to have the place to myself, but not always an option. And so far, no combat probes or anything, so I don't think they're looking for us so much. And if you guys are not currently following on the channel, definitely go ahead and drop a follow. We do have a goal set for this week that we're hoping to make it to by the end of the stream. And when you follow, you can get notifications when we go live. So works out for you and works out for us also. Still not going to tell me what you are. Okay. Kind of stretch the back out. Had a Disney Springs trip today, so did lots of walking. So we've got a relic site, hopefully one that we can actually use. Not one of the combat ones. Okay, ruined. That'll work. Let's pull these guys in. Reload. And let's jump in there.
Warp drive active.
Go to add location. And get ready to set our perch. Alright, looks like no one else is here currently. That's great. Perch worked. That's also great. Alright. Get in there. See what we can find. Okay. What's this? Of course. Something that sucks. On the core, I just need a little bit of help to beat it. It's not going to give me anything, is it? God damn it. Something good? Okay. I'll take that. That should do it.
Warp drive active.
Alright. Wasn't sure if we were going to manage that one. Getting a little crazy up in there.
Warp drive active.
I hate those so much. Dang it. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, take that. Okay. Looks like we've got all the toys now. Nice.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Great. Good way to start. Okay. Don't always trust those nodes, you know? Let's try going this way. Let's go ahead and use this. And that would be why. Jeez Louise. Alright, let's see if there's any more pickups for us. Of course. That lowered my strength. That lowered it even more. That's going to strengthen everything else. Yeah, I think we're done here. Try that again. These wormhole caches are no joke, guys. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Didn't get that one. That's disappointing. Now, if I was flying the Metamorphosis or the Astero, I would have had the strength to hit, like, two-shot that. So it only would have got one attack on me, and we would still be hacking that one.
Warp drive active.
But that's not where we're at right now, so say la vie. Hmm. Hate that so much. I will use that, thank you. You good? Good. Up as much of the field here as we can. Come back to that if we need it. There we go. Got that one.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Two more cans in this site, and we'll be heading back to the safe and seeing what else we can scan down here. Of course. We'll take that. Of course. Alright, one more can.
Active. Warp drive active.
Okay, take that.
Warp drive active.
And that's that site. Done and dusted. Let's get the system map back up. See what we're scanning down next. It'll probably be 4, looks like. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Doing some wormhole exploring. Trying to scan down the various SIGs. See if we can figure out what they are. And if they're of any value to us. And if you're not currently a follower, please go ahead and follow. That'll help us reach our goal for the week and help you get notifications next time that we go live. And otherwise, hang out, chat in the message area there. I'm happy to answer questions. Just shoot the breeze. Whatever you got for me. Stack our loot. Hey, we got another wormhole. Alright. This one could go somewhere. Awesome. Or it could be something we don't care about. But let's go ahead and chase it down. And wormhole connections are usually something I do at the end, once I've taken care of all the other stuff in the wormhole that's relevant to me. And what I'm trying to accomplish. So we'll go ahead and finish scanning this down, but we will come back for it when we've basically finished everything else in system that we can safely do. Alright, that's locked down. What is our next target? Okay, it looks like you might need the 8AU scan, judging from the looks of things. And I don't know if the other explorers are still here. We did have a Heron and a Heron Navy issue popping up on D-scan occasionally, but I have not seen them for a minute. So they may have gone. Perhaps they found that other wormhole and moved on to greener country. Let's start with the 8. Greener pastures. That's what we're looking for. Yes. Okay. I love how all the other red dots will like shift around as you do this, because like you've improved your tracking on them as well. Okay, it's another gas site. Very cool. Hey, Waylex596, thanks so much for the follows. Appreciate that. How's it going? It's been pretty good. I'm just doing my thing, letting the stream do its thing. Yes, the Heron is still here. Okay. Alright, we've got a gas site. It is a minor perimeter gas site. We do need to just enter these for air careers, so let's warp over there real quick. Not even close, like 100 kilometers, just in case there's baddies that we want to avoid. And then we'll go back someplace safe and keep scanning down these signatures. Obviously, there's nothing I can do with a gas site right now. Alright, no bad guys in this one, that's wonderful. Let's jump back to our safe. Okay, I'll have my mod note the name, and we'll see about adding you once we're done with the stream tonight. Alright, let's move on to this next signature. I love that it is super far away from everything else, because the center of this system is real busy. Thank you, moderator. Appreciate that. Guys, if you don't know my moderator, it is GamerAlloy24. That is actually my wife. She's amazing. So feel free to say hey and tell her what a great job she's doing, because she does an excellent job moderating the channel. And jumped back off to the side. Really gotta lock down that pinpointing, I guess. Right click, my old nemesis. Alright, let's not even decrease the resolution, let's just hit it right where it's at. Make sure we've got a more accurate location before we start cranking down the res. Alright, welcome everyone that's just tuning in. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight while we do some wormhole exploration. Like I said, if you're not following currently, we do have a follow goal for the week, and we would love to hit that. So go ahead and follow so you can get notified next time we go live. Helps the channel, and it helps you know when we're doing stuff that you're enjoying. So. Let's see if we can lock this thing down. The Baseline HC, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm totally free to lurk. No worries. Yes, whether it's doing a YouTube video or just talking to myself on a long, quiet car ride, I am very accustomed to just talking out into the void, so no worries. Lurk away. Yeah, when I was in college, I actually had, my car radio was completely broken. So I would literally do 2, sometimes 3-hour drives between home and college with no music whatsoever, just thinking about stuff, occasionally talking to myself. I got pretty used to it. Don't worry guys though, I'm not crazy. My mom had me tested and I'm all good. That's a joke. I was never tested. And frankly, aren't we all just a little bit crazy? That's my belief anyway. I actually took some counseling courses in college, and our main professor for that department always said that everyone's just a little bit crazy, and the trick is finding someone who is the same kind of crazy that you are. And I was kind of hung on to that. Made sense to me. Okay, that is an unsecured data site, which means it has bad guys, and it's not helpful for us personally. So let's keep looking here. Where is this one? Okay, this guy's way out to right field here. Let's bring that over to the center of the screen. Otherwise, the lineup is going to be way, way off. And we're definitely going to need to go the 8AU on this guy. Let's make sure that we're top to bottom good to go. Do right on in. Okay. So, conventional wisdom suggests that the one furthest from where you originally scanned is actually where the signature resides, or at least closer to that one than the other. So let's give that a shot. Put all our eggs in that basket and see where it gets us. Yep, there it is. Another gas site. Alright, so this is funny. I don't know if the algorithms can, like, hear me talk and stuff. But the other day, I was literally complaining that I'd been in a bunch of wormholes and had not seen any gas sites whatsoever. And now, in this one wormhole, I've seen 3. One that I could probably get at safely, because there's no bad guys in it, and one that is already occupied by bad guys and kind of a no-go if I had the equipment to harvest these. Right now, I'm just kind of jumping into them so that I can get the air career stuff for entering gas sites. And not harvesting anything from them, but eventually I would like to have the equipment to harvest these sites as well. Alright, we got that locked in. Let's go ahead and enter that.
Warp drive active.
Just again, so we can get our little note in the air career programs that we entered a gas site. Get that checked off the list. Ordinary perimeter site. Yeah, there's baddies in it already. Looks like sentry guns. Let's head back to our safe. Oh god. Oh, that was a terrible idea. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's bring the probes in once we get stopped here. Good lord. Well, that's not exactly what I was expecting. Oh my, okay. We're gonna reload those. And real quick, we're actually going to duck back down into the low-sec system we came from and pull up at a station real quick and get some repairs. Goodness gracious.
Warp drive active.
I mean, that's just not just not how you want entering a gas site to go. It really isn't. Alright, let's enter the wormhole. Polarization should not be an issue, so no biggies here. Okay, and no stations here either. So let's warp to the wormhole we got to hear from.
Warp drive active.
That'll take us back up to high sec, where I know there are stations. It's interesting that the wormhole we're heading to right now is the first one I've ever seen that takes you from high sec directly to low sec. I thought that was fascinating. Alright, let's get docked up here.
Warp drive active.
Looks like there's some ice mining going on in the system. That's fun. Yeah, let's get some repairs. Thank God for the progress we've made on the Magic 14 so far. We would just be like absolutely gone. My word. Like,
Docking permission requested.
I think I only got hit by one thing. They'd hit hard. These T1 Explorers are basically just paper thin, aren't they? Alright, yes, repair shop. Repair all. That's fine. Just fix it up. And since we're docked up in high sec, let's just go ahead and store all the loot we've managed to acquire so far. We can come back for that later. No sense taking it back down into the wormhole with us once we have it safely here. That's my feelings on it anyway. So no matter what, trip's not a complete bust,
Warp drive
as we managed to pull about 20 million out of the sites that we've been to so far. Some of that was low sec, but some of that's also been the wormhole, so. Right. Enter this guy again. So I guess I need to get my reference sheet, which tells me which gas sites are safe and which ones are not. Oh, jeez.
Warp drive
Keep that handy. Out of curiosity, did we get that one? Yeah, enter 5 gas sites. I think it wants more than that, but... oh well. That might just have to wait. Looks like we are the only one in local here in this low sec system again. That's good. There are a couple more signatures here. There's something we could get up to. As you saw in the air careers thing, I've got... need to scan down 12 more cans in low sec.
warp drive active.
Alright, so now we've got the polarization, but I expect to be in here long enough that that won't be an issue. Get the system map back up. Looked up the next thing here. Get ourselves moving. Launch our probes. And center this guy back up. There we go. Well, that was exciting. Oh gosh. When I saw it drop that fast, I was like, nope, we're done. I was for sure we were gone. I can't believe we had just like that little itty bit of structure left. But thankfully we did get to survive our little rookie move there. I am happy for that. Okay, honestly, I know we shouldn't do this while we're sitting here, but I want to look at this. Combat sites, gas sites. Enter 10 and enter 15. Okay. So I'm at 6 so far. I need to enter 9 more gas sites. Hopefully ones that are safer than those. Ordinary perimeter, not a good choice. We'll stay away from that. Oh, we got another wormhole. Nice. Don't know where it goes. Could be good, could be bad. Happy to chain them though. Alright, we got that one locked down. We'll explore that later. Alright. Bring this guy over here. I'm gonna guess that this is where we need to scan. I'm gonna hit this with 4 AU scan strength. And let's make sure up and down's good. Howdy guys, welcome to the stream. If you're just joining and you haven't followed yet, definitely go ahead and drop a follow. Help us reach our goal for the week. And get notifications next time that we go live. A little bit of a win-win. And otherwise, just lurk if that's your thing, or chat with us. Whatever floats your boat there. But we appreciate you tuning in and seeing what we're up to. Speaking of which, what we're up to is a little bit of wormhole exploration. Tracking down a relic site, hopefully one that we can use. Don't know yet, though. No, I want the arrow. Don't want the wheel. Seems to be right on top of some sort of celestial. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Shriump. That's kind of a cool name. Alright, so what kind? Ruined Sancha, yes. Ruined Sancha is something that we can do, so let's recall those. Reload. And let's head over this way.
Warp drive active.
Thank you for that. Let's get ready to make our perch. There we go. Alright, looks like someone is already here. So let's let them have this.
Warp drive active.
I mean, technically we scanned it down, but I don't like to be a poacher, so if someone's already there, I'm just gonna let them have it and move on to something else. Alright, it's been a minute since we were down over here. I don't know which of these to shoot for. I'll just try this one. We're going to keep it set to 8 AU, so probably going to hit both of them still anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and analyze that. They're so moving. Don't like just sit in one place. Okay. At least it's consolidated into 1 point now. Yeah, like honestly, if you make it there first, you know, good on you. Go for it. I'm not gonna fight you for it. Alright, let's drop the res. Anyways, there's still quite a few signatures in this system, so I'm sure we will find something worth doing that is not already occupied. And if not, we've discovered 2 wormholes to other systems, which likely will have things for us to do. And it looks like there's actually a third right here. For us to check out. There we go. And the Heron's still in the system, but that's fine. Didn't seem overly hostile. I know they say never trust a heron, but he seemed okay. Okay, looks like we've got ourselves a data site here. I do like data sites. Even more than relic sites, actually. I know that's controversial for a wormhole explorer, but they've got a lot of stuff in them that I like. And this is a Central Angel data site. Yeah, we're going to check that out. Hopefully no one else is already there. For the most part, a lot of wormhole explorers will leave these alone, so I think we will probably be okay. Get rid of this. Let's add location. Alright. Doesn't look like anyone is here currently. And my perch didn't work. Gosh darn it. I hate that so much. Well, let's try again. Perimeter hangar. I forget exactly which class wormhole that makes this, but one of the lower ones, like 1 or 2, I think. Alright. Watch the distance to where we're warping. And I missed it again. Dead. This is not going well. I will get this. Alright, warp in. Yes. Add location. It's so finicky because, like, there's a certain distance you're looking for. It doesn't always pop up. Okay. That one should work just fine. Kind of below everything. You're kidding me with this, right? I do not understand. I literally put the bookmark at like 4,000 kilometers. There's no reason that should not have worked. Getting difficult tonight. Alright, I did that one right before the 4,000 popped up. Thank you. Finally working. Goodness gracious.
Drive active.
Let's see, I was like 21,000 away, and somehow the bookmark lands 700 kilometers away. Not what you would expect. So, I'm thinking there's some sort of server lag or something right there, but no, it's okay. We got there. And see, like, this is why I don't want to do the Astero necessarily, because I'd like to have the freedom to do whatever sites that I happen to come across. And not just the relic sites or just the data sites. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say that it's not a great ship, because it's definitely a great ship. My issue with it is that the calibration doesn't afford you both a data and relic virus rig, because you need you need 200 calibration for each of them. So 400 total, obviously.
Drive active.
And the Astero only has 350 calibration, so you can only put one on. Yeah. Now it does still let you put on one of the Tech 2 modules, so you can be like really specialized towards relics or really specialized towards data. And like you could still run both, even if you're specialized towards one or the other. You'll do one better than the other. And I kind of like the balance, I guess.
Drive active.
But yeah, that's just me. And the Astero has its place, and if I could afford to just have two of them, then that would be the simple solution, so. Alright. I don't always trust those nodes like that. They're both close to... Okay. That works.
Drive active.
I feel like that we're getting some filaments from this. Come on. There we go. Jeez. I got stuck on it. Now, let's jump to the next one.
Drive.
Hey all, thanks for tuning in. Doing some wormhole exploration. Got ourselves a data site here for the moment. If you guys haven't followed yet, please go ahead and drop us a follow. Helps out with our goal for the week. And get you guys some notifications whenever we go live. As I'm sure you already know. And otherwise, feel free to chat if that's your thing. And if not, you're just a lurker, that's a-okay as well. Oh, was not expecting to find it quite that fast. Okay. There we go. Ha ha, ha ha, yeah, okay. That is an epic find. Holy crap. Okay. So if you guys don't know what that is, yes. Yes, that is the blueprint for a ligature integrated analyzer, which allows you to use only one mid slot for both of your data and relic analyzers. And the blueprint does not seem to have a super costly intrinsic value, but the module itself is crazy expensive. So if I can manufacture and sell a couple of those, we're in a great place. Okay. There we go. So yeah, that is pretty much the night right there. Goodness gracious.
Warp drive active.
Honestly, once we finish this site, it might be worth running to high sec just to drop that off, because that's a good bit of cargo.
Warp drive active.
Now it's there's basically two of those modules, and the ligature is the less powerful of the two, and the Zoigma is the big daddy among them. But yes, either one is like crazy valuable, so I'm happy to have found that one. Oh no, I hate these things so much. There we go. Okay, polymorphic. That's good. Working with that guy. Yeah, there's just a lot of defenses here, aren't there? Okay. Yep. I hate the strengtheners and the antivirus ones as well. They're awful. There we go. And there's the system core. Not that I'm going to be able to take it on with what I have access to. Okay. Thankfully, the strengthener does not affect the system core. I think we got it. There we go. Whew. Wasn't sure about that one there for a second.
Warp drive active.
Alright, I think we've got one more to do. Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I can't believe that. That's such a lucky find. Pretty much just makes the night, you know? Okay. Okay, well, let's go this way, I guess. Jeez. Follow the rule of 6. There we go. Gotcha. Alright, let's get back to our safe. We can remove this because we don't need it anymore. Oh, yeah. Another one bites the dust. So there's still quite a few signatures left in this wormhole. I'm thinking we go ahead and just work on them. Yeah, I haven't seen anyone else in here for a minute. I'm thinking we might be on our own again. Zoomed in just a touch. Hate that so much. Anyone else hate the radial menu? I know some people like it, but I am not a fan personally. Looks like a 4AU scan should do the trick. Yeah, I set our follower goal at 7 this week. I have been doing 5. And we have been getting more than 5, but I thought I'd be a little ambitious this week. If we don't make it, I get that, it's fine. Reaching too high, but after finding the ligature, like if we hit that too, like that would be, it'd just make this an epic stream. So maybe we can. Who knows? Okay, it's a gas site. What sizable perimeter gas site? So the last, for those who weren't here, the last gas site I went into, I came out of with like 10 structure HP, and that is it. I was lucky to survive it. I'm gonna ignore that one for now until someone in the comments can tell me if that's safe or not. Even if it has NPCs, that's probably fine. Like, really, I just need to enter it to get like air career stuff. Enter X number of gas sites. But I would love to survive that process, so. Yeah, that's what I did on the one I almost died on. It was, see if I can find it. Not the sizable perimeter. It is the one that has sentry guns. So even warping in at 100 kilometers, like, almost ended me. Yeah, basically. That was the process. So, especially with the ligature in the cargo hold right now, I'm a little iffy to attempt that. Like, that might be just something I work on at another time. Like, I could always go to one of the starter areas and just scan down the basic ones and enter them all real quick to knock that out. Ah, that's okay. I have a reference sheet, but it's like on the other side of the house. So Something I really should keep at my desk, but I just haven't moved it over yet. Plus, if I had it here, I wouldn't have super fun moments of almost dying on stream, so. Oh, thank you. Yeah, trying to make sure no one is combat probing me. I am in a safe, so I'm not at anything that's like easily warpable. Like they have to scan me down, but just in case. Like as soon as I see combat probes, like I'm out. Yeah, weirdly enough, I found like 3 different gas sites in this wormhole. And like just the other day I was complaining that I hadn't seen any of late, so it's a nice surprise to see them. I don't even have the skills to harvest them yet. I mean, I have the money, I just need to get the book, but ooh, another date site. Yeah. I know most Wormhole explorers don't do the data sites, but like, I think there's good stuff in there. I don't know, just my feelings on it, but I personally think they're worth it. Yeah, once I have the actual harvesting skill, I'll have to start looking for gas sites in low sec. Sorry. Make sure we're lined up top to bottom. Bring these guys back in. Alright. Up to 0. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go back to the safe real quick. That's actually an unsecured, not like a ruined or anything, so that's... Hopefully no one's like already there as far as NPCs. But this is one of the like combat data sites. Come on. Alright. At least it's not sentry guns. Those usually don't pan out well, apparently, for me. That was such an experience. Alright, let's get these probes launched back out. Radio menu, why do you exist? Oh, but he likes you. Alright, that should be good enough to get started. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just can't make it work for me. I don't know. But if it works for you, then I'm glad it exists for you to use it. I mean, I'm sure if I gave it a chance and like figured out how to use it, it would probably be great. I just haven't done that, so. What are you gonna do? Alright, come on there. Okay, got another wormhole here. Don't know if we'll have time to explore many of these other wormholes, but if we do, I'm glad that they're around. That's the thing, once you find one decent wormhole, you can usually find a bunch attached to it, so that's always a bonus. Let's move on to this other signature over here. Right click. So frustrating. Okay. Back up to the 8AU. Yeah, very frequently I'll be moving my probes and accidentally hit the right click button and it jumps them back to wherever you started. Which is a great feature if you intend to do that, but if you don't intend to, it's pretty frustrating. Give me something good. Okay, now the one, that's a gas site? Okay, so what I'm scanning down is the exit wormhole. We are just going to confirm that real quick. Like, we'll just get it identified basically. And then we'll move on from there. But it's right where the bookmark is now. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. Another wormhole, a relic site, and a gas site. So let's start with the relic site, since that seems to be more in tune with what we're trying to do. And hopefully this is a relic site that we can actually run, and not one full of bad guys. Like every gas site we seem to find. Let's see here. Almost got it. Alright. You are a ruined, so that is safe. Relatively speaking. Okay. There's a holler in here. That's interesting. Probably just running through. There's also a heron with some core probes. Let's work to 0 on this. And go ahead and get ready to make our perch. Hopefully they get this one a little bit faster than that one data site we were doing. There we go. I'd gun it. Didn't take.
Warp drive active.
That's so frustrating. Like, I literally hit it at 3,000 kilometers. That should be enough. There's got to be, like, a little server lag or something.
Warp drive active.
I've seen a lot of herons tonight, so I'm going to assume this is somewhere nearby to Caldari space. You've got to be kidding me. I did that at 6.
Warp drive active.
16,000 kilometers. There's no way. Oh, this bookmark system's frustrating me tonight. Well, I know those aren't my probes.
Warp drive active.
Alright, so crazily, before we hit 16,000 kilometers, I have to drop this bookmark. Hopefully that's got it. Thank you. Goodness gracious.
Warp drive active.
Alright, it looks like the guy is scanning the site down.
Warp drive active.
So let's duck in here, see if we can get anything before he shows up. Take that. Okay. It looks like we managed to scoop at least one.
Warp drive active.
Okay, that's a good way to start. Okay. And there's this.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alright, good. Like that. Good. We'll take that. Okay.
Warp drive active.
By the time he scans this down, there's not going to be much left.
Warp drive active.
That's. Got it. Okay. Need to find something to help us here. We'll take that for sure. It's so not good. Nothing over here, huh? Not a darn thing. Okay. Yeah, now we can't even get to it. Alright, just way off here. Okay. Hopefully there's pickups all over the place here. There's lots of room where they should be. I don't think we're getting this one. Dadgummit. Nope.
Warp
Well, that sucked.
Warp drive active.
Alright, I think this is going to be the last site that we do tonight. Given how much time we've got left. Okay, I'll take that.
Warp drive active.
Alright, one more can.
Warp drive active.
Go this way. Alright. And these last few cocks have not been great. Of course. And then I die. Yep. Alright, give this one more shot. Got there. Okay. Thankfully, this one was a little easier.
Warp drive active.
Alright. Like I said, I think that's gonna be it for this run. Let's make our way back to that high-sec station where we repaired earlier. Scoop up the loot that we left there. Because, yes, there is loot that we left there. What we have in our hold is not everything. Which is crazy to think about. Because that's already 45 million. And like the ligature, when I make that and put up an order for it, yeah, that's gonna be a pricey little item. Come on. Alright, we're back into low sec system. Warp to 0 on exit. Looks like no one's actually in local, which is nice. There are some signatures here. Honestly, not worth it though. This is our low sec to high sec transfer wormhole. And let's get docked back up. Alright everyone, welcome back to high sec. We did it. We survived another wormhole. Came out with all the loots. Some really good stuff too. I need to see the info on this. It actually has 3 runs on it, which is amazing. High-tech data chip, high-tech scanner. High-tech manufacturing tools, a data analyzer, and a relic analyzer. Those I have. The rest of this, not as much, but we'll have to see if we can find those parts on the market. Some of them I already have from data sites and stuff, but yeah. Alright, so let's grab everything from item hanger here. Put that into the ship. Stack everything. Alright, a staggering just 100,000 shy of 65 million ISK worth of loot gathered up tonight. That is an absolutely stellar run, guys. You love to see it. Now we just need to get it home where it is safe. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thankfully, these systems are not too busy, typically. There's a Gnosis right here somewhere. That's the only other ship in system, and now they're not even close to me, so that's good. And let's get docked up. Home sweet home. Well, it looks like our first wormhole that was not stable enough to enter, just didn't have time left on it, has dissipated. No longer on the scan results, and there is a new cosmic signature. Could be anything, but that's for another explorer to find at another time. Hey, still doing the stream, so it'll be after that we do the request. But thank you for the reminder, I appreciate it. We are actually about to end here in just a few minutes. Alright, well let's organize as we go here. First couple rows. Salvage. This does this. All of this. And both of these. This will just go in the item hanger because I don't have a specific place for that just yet. Like that. And I think most of the rest of this, yeah. All just item hanger stuff. Okay. And there we go. I do believe I have a station container waiting for me here. Let's get that delivered. Nice. Did it go back into my BPO thing? Oh, it did. That's cool. It goes back to wherever it came from. I like that. Get this all stacked up. Absolutely staggering amounts of stuff. Alright, so the station container we are going to assemble. And we're going to set the name. This one is going to be for ore. So a nice, easy designation. And anything that is ore can go in that. Get some arcan ore, get some bistot, magnesis, some kernite, some viscous pyrex. And I think that might be it, actually. We're also going to need one for minerals, but I think we actually need more minerals to make said one. So that'll be for later. We do have some filaments now. Calm Gamma, Calm Firestorm, Calm Exotic, Calm Dark, just one though. The other three we could run in a Destroyer. Gamma Firestorm or Exotic, excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry. And yeah, so that might be something we get up to at some point here soon. Definitely something I'm looking into. But I think we've reached the natural conclusion of the stream tonight. We have gone into the wormhole, we've gotten everything we can get out of it, and we have brought it back home. So, thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Anyone who has not yet followed, please follow. We've got like 2 more left on our goal for the week. And even if you follow after the stream, but it's still this week, like it counts. So we could still hit it. You never know. But thank you for all those who did follow. It helped us get a little bit closer to the end of that goal. And thank you everyone for watching. I think it's been a really awesome stream. And yeah, I appreciate all the company, advice, support. And even if you don't agree with everything that I said, I still appreciate you being part of the community. So thank you so much. And we will catch you next time, which, if you don't know, is Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Alright guys, I appreciate it. You guys have a good night and fly safe.